Macmillan Audio presents Your Table is Ready, Tales of a New York City Maitre d' by Michael Cecchi-Azzolina. Read for you by Michael Cecchi-Azzolina. Introduction. From the moment I trained as a waiter, we'd yet been neutered into servers. Inexperienced, eager, excited, I fell in love with the restaurant business. 35 years later, I'm still at it. I haven't served a table in years, at least not all the way through. Yet here I am, still toiling away, greeting guests, overseeing staff, and doing my best to create an environment of good food and great atmosphere, and hopefully bring a bit of sustenance and joy to my guests. Restaurants have served as the family I never had. Nothing matches the feeling I get when I am in a packed dining room. The bar full, guests talking, laughing, having a cocktail or a glass of wine while waiting for a meal. I get comfort from the families who come, the couples, the dates, the music, the dim lights, the laughter, conversations, orders being taken, drinks poured, the clatter of plates, the clanging of silverware, glasses tapped together in a toast, a bartender's shaker, the sound of the ice and liquor slamming against the top and sides of the tin. I still salivate at the sound. The arguments, the nasty customers, it's all a grand symphony to me. It's why I love this sometimes shitty business, and why many others like me are drawn to it. We restaurant workers are a band of misfits. Many of us unable to work a real job, one in an office or a factory, or the millions of variants we call normal. Many in the business, especially the front of the house, are transient. I never met anyone who grew up wanting to be a server. Most are there because they needed work in college or something temporary because of a lost position, or they are pursuing other careers and take a restaurant job while they wait for something in their desired line of work. And there are those who do this every day and have made a career out of it. To all of you, I tip my hat. Restaurant jobs are plentiful, and honestly, what does it take to write down hamburger on a piece of paper, walk to a machine, punch the order in, pick up the food when it's ready, bring it to the table, drop a check once the meal is finished, then collect the money? You don't need an advanced degree or to be highly intelligent, though many of those I've worked with over the years are incredibly so. Though it does take a special sort of person to put up with the long hours, the demands of the customers, the multitasking, the sometimes awful ownership, the shit managerial staff, the abusive chefs and cooks. Yet there's a beauty in all of it. A well-run dining room is an art, a ballet, a confluence of pieces that come together to bring a guest a meal. Our guests come not just for sustenance, but to celebrate birthdays, anniversaries, a wedding, a death, a date, friends getting together, the pursuit of sex, love. It's all happening on any given night. And on any given night, most of my working life has been spent in this environment. I am just a piece in the show. For many years, restaurants enabled me artistically, socially, and sexually. I've met the loves of my life in restaurants, my greatest friends have worked alongside me, and many are still my friends, even though the name above the door has changed numerous times for us. I've had trysts, got naked, fucked, laughed, drunk, drugged, puked, and shared the gamut of our human existence in restaurants. It's now time to share these experiences, the people, the food, the insanity of the places so many of us take for granted. This industry is composed of misfits and losers, artists and drunks, unbelievable beauties, downtrodden addicts, and some of the greediest and most narcissistic people you will ever meet, all counterbalanced with the most generous, loving, hard-working, and creative people on the planet. Those of us who create, inhabit, and give life to the hospitality industry. I spent 30-plus years working with, or have been in the company of some of the best this industry has. Legends that turned American cuisine on its head. Larry Forgione, hailed as the godfather of American cuisine. Charlie Palmer, who made it elegant and insightful. David Burke, who built gravity-defying structures of food, turned things upside down and reinvented what we thought was beautiful. Rick Moonen, Buzzy O'Keefe, the Raoul brothers, Keith and Brian McNally, Thomas Keller. The list goes on and on. Do I love the...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?